Welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. Bringing this other video to you. This is an 18-foot. I have a number of customers go, we have our 17 Classic. What does a foot difference make in a trailer? So I wanted to shoot this video to give you an explanation of what a foot can do inside of a trailer when it only sounds like it's 12 inches. They did make it 7 feet wide, so it's 84 inches, so we got 6 inches wider and 12 inches longer. And it has all the same great features as our 17 Classic has, but sometimes that little tiny bit inside adds a lot of living space. Let's go inside and I'll show you on the inside. So when we get you to the inside of this particular trailer, it's very much like all our videos where it says, we refer to it as our 17-foot Classic that we built for over 40 years. But that extra 12 inches in the trailer, you still have the same 54 at the back. You have our same closet that we have here, but they've opted out of the closet and said we want to put it all into a pantry instead, because a pantry was more important. They have the same bunk at the back. We traditionally have lots of ventilation, that we have 3 windows that open all the way around the back for ventilation. It gives you a little bit more counter space because it separates the stove and the sink a little bit more. Instead of a single door underneath, now you have double doors underneath with the drawers. That's one of our differences. They opted out of the microwave. They wanted, I shouldn't say they opted out. This particular unit doesn't have the microwave up above it. It is all cabinets up above. What they chose to do was put in a microwave convection oven. And being a microwave convection oven, it needs more depth to make it all fit. It won't fit in an overhead cupboard. So we've chose to mount it underneath the fridge, that you're not lifting hot dishes up above your head. You can lift them out below the fridge. And being they only put the, they didn't put a 6.5 in it, they put a 5.5 in it, cube fridge, which still has a good size freezer, but the freezer now is inside the fridge compartment to get at it. It's not a separate door. But it allows more access to put a microwave convection oven underneath for the ones that are looking for that feature versus just a straight microwave. But it does give them more overhead cupboard space up above here because it's not mounted up above. Also in the bathroom, where traditionally in our bathroom we have just your shower toilet combination, being that foot longer, it's now put the vanity into the bathroom. So for ones that would say to us, we love your 17-foot, Brad, but we're looking for having a sink in the bathroom and that, but not too big of a trailer. This is giving you the option of having that sink in the bathroom. They did go to what we call a mid-bath, so we've widened it out a little bit, and we put the bigger holding tanks on the toilet and that as well, because we can get into them, and you've got storage underneath your sink area here. Moving you to the front of the trailer. Traditionally the 17 has a 40-inch dinette. This has a 44-inch dinette on it. And it has the same bunk up above again. So this is what we refer to as our double bunk double bunk front and back. And you've got a dinette that'll go to a bed. You've got your Gaucho that'll pull out. And you've got bunk beds up above for ones that are looking for that. Or it just looks like a cabinet with a lot of storage in it. If you wanted more access to it, you can just pull down the latches. You see it in some of my videos. It'll swing down and it gives you lots of storage up above. When I mentioned outside that we bumped this trailer out to 84 inches versus our 6'6" traditional width, does a few things. One, it gives you a bed from 75 inches long to now 81. So the bed on the back measures 54 wide by 81 in length, and this one gives you a bed of 81 in length by 44. But it also gives you a little bit more space in the alleyway here too, that for people that are working at the counter or getting in and out of the fridge, it gives you more access passing one another as well. So for, people asking me, does 6 inches make much difference in a trailer from going 6'6" to 7 wide? In some scenarios, for some people, makes a big difference in the trailer, especially laying down, that you get to stretch out, not have your feet touching the wall. You know, if you're 6'3", you can really stretch out because the bed's 81, which your regular queen in length is 80. So it gives you all those features with not a lot of change to the coach at the same point. This one also has your air conditioning on it too, and when we put it on the scales and weighed it, running on the axles, came in at 2165, so it's quite light for its weight, very towable by all the vehicles rated for 3,500 and down, but it has lots of great features in it too and feels very roomy inside. It has all our what we just refer to as our designer colors, with the gray counters, the plank floor, and our carbon colors on our cushions. That's a solid color on our cushions that if you want to add a little color, add a little pop of grays, blacks, yellows, anything like that, you can add a few colors to the trailer to add your own personal touches at the same point. We also added a couple coat hooks I should have mentioned up here too, because they opted out of their closet. They got a couple coat hooks for hanging like hoodies and jackets when you're camping in spring and fall, because they opted out of the closet and made that into a straight pantry. Even they can split it up and put a few clothes there too. So it's really their decision on what they want there and how they're going to use it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you understand a little bit when we talk about a little bit, you know, a foot longer, a few inches wider, the difference it can make in a trailer. Watch for more videos down the road. Again, it's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give me a shout, and we'll take it from there. You can send us an email. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.